My name is Caleb Johnson, and today I'm doing a speech on music streaming and why I think that streaming should be important. Do you listen to music? Today it's very easy to get access to music, and the question I have for you all is streaming good for the artist or is it good for the fans? And the reason I say this is because there's certain circumstances that streaming has for the artist. Like people use streaming now more than they do like buying CDs or just buying music off the internet and things like that. And my first point is, I feel like streaming is good for the artist because it helps with their sales. Like, for example, 1,000 streams would equal one album sale. So that means, like, if a person streams a song 1,000 times, it would equal one album sale, which is the equivalent to going out and buying the actual CD or going out and buying the actual album. And streaming is very beneficial because it's easier to get to than just going out and buying a CD or just going online, just paying for an album every time. Because when you stream, you pretty much pay for a subscription, which is like $9.99 every month, and that's a whole lot better than paying $10 for each CD. So my other point is, yeah, I believe that streaming helps the artist, but at the same time, it hurts the fans. And this is why. These three streaming services right here, which are Tidal, Spotify, and Apple Music, they're all they're all competing against each other, pretty much to be the top streaming service. And there's different people that represent these streaming services. For example, Jay-Z is a co-owner of Tidal, and Dr. Dre is with Apple Music. And the reason why I say it hurts the fans is because some music that's released on these platforms, some of the music is exclusive to just those streaming services, so it will be only exclusive to one rather than just all of them, which means, like, let's say, for example, rapper Dr. Dre, with his first album, The Chronic, is only exclusive to Apple Music, which means you can't stream it nowhere else if other than if you have an Apple Music subscription or if you just go out and buy the CD. And for another example, on April 8th, Jay-Z quietly removed all of his solo projects off Apple Music and Spotify, which means he took every album he's made off of every other competitor except for his, which is Tidal, which means if you want to listen to a Jay-Z album, you have to subscribe to Tidal. And here's the part where I feel like it hurts the fans. When you subscribe to one streaming service, you're getting everything out of it. You get to listen to any type of music you want. And then let's say, for example, you can't listen to a Jay-Z album, which means in order to listen to a Jay-Z album, you have to subscribe to, you're basically subscribed to the one you're subscribed to right now, plus you would have to subscribe to Tidal just to listen to a Jay-Z album. And that's where I feel like it hurts the fans rather than it would benefiting the artist. And the solution for this is, I feel that all these streaming services should just work together rather than just being competitive with each other. Because if they actually work together and satisfy the masses, then we wouldn't have this problem. It wouldn't be a circumstance to where a fan has to pick between one streaming service and another. And see when someone does that, they end up paying more money than they would average and just paying for one streaming service. So why not just put all music on every streaming service? That way everybody can enjoy it. And one more point is that I feel like it could help. It does help the artist, but at the same time, it hurts them because if an artist drops an album through, let's say for example, if an artist drops an album through Apple Music, then that means all the people that are subscribed to Apple Music, those are the only people that can listen to it. Which means if anybody else has like Tidal or Spotify, they can't listen to it. Which means the artist wouldn't get the sales from the other people who really want to listen to it, but they can't because they're not subscribed to Apple Music. And for my concluding point, I do feel like that these services should work together. And my main point is streaming good for the artists or is it good for the fans? In which I previously stated that it helps the artists, but at the same time, it hurts the fans who really want to enjoy music, but they can't because one is exclusive to another. And the thing that I have for you all today is when you pick a streaming service, make sure it has the artist you want to listen to rather than just paying for two subscriptions.